Today we are going to start fundamentals of partnership firms. So, to understand the basic concepts, fundamentals means basic concepts. We must be familiar with the meaning of partnership. So, what is partnership? What is the definition of partnership? According to section 4, this question can come in your MCQs. Under which section definition of partnership is given? According to section 4 of Indian Partnership Act. When it will become? In 1932. How do you can learn this year? You just understand that in partnership, normally partnership with 2 or 3 partners. So at last we have 2 because minimum members are 2. It can be 3 also. So 3 above. So 1932. And after 2, 3 there is 4. So in this way you can memorize it. So section is 4 of Indian Partnership Act 1932. What is the definition of partnership firm? Partnership is the relation between persons. Obviously there should be persons. So partnership is the relation between persons. Which type of persons? Who have agreed to share the profits of a business. So who are just agreed to share the profit of business, and this business can be carried on by all. Carried on by all means managed by all of the partners. And it's not necessary that partnership business is managed by all of the partners. Sometimes one partner gives money, only money, and he said I will not include it in management. So in that case, it is not necessary that each and every partner should carry on the business. So partnership business can be carried on by all, or any one of them acting for all. Means only a single person can act for the other partners. So according to this definition, what is the basic features or elements, or what are the basic characteristics of the partnership firm? The very first is a single person can't be partner to himself now. So there must be 2 or more persons. So there must be 2 or more persons in partnership business. Second, there should be an agreement. It is not necessary that this agreement should be in written. It can be oral also. But to avoid any dispute in future, it is recommended that partnership agreement should be in written form, so that in future there is not any conflict or dispute. Third is existence of business. Definitely, if there is a business, only then there is partnership. But if some partners join for illegal business like smuggling, so that is not called partnership under Partnership Act. And there must be profit motive. Next is sharing of profit, as I already discussed. Fifth is relationship of principal and agent. It is also an important point. What is the meaning of principal and agent? Principal and agent means every partner is bound by others and can bound to others with his act. That is why he is called principal as well as agent. With his act, he can bind to other partners. For example, if one partner does any wrong act, then all the partners are responsible for it. Okay? So, next is business carried on by all or any one of them. This point is already discussed, that it is not necessary each and every partner should take part in management. And the last one is no separate existence. Means partners and the business are same. Like company have separate existence from its members. But in partnership, there is no separate existence. Means partners are responsible for each and every act of partnership. According to these features, there are some rights of partners. What are the rights of partners? First is every partner has a right to share in profit and loss of partnership business. Second, every partner has a right to take part in business. It is his will whether he want to participate or not, but he can. It is a legal right. Third one is to inspect accounts. He can inspect or take the copy of the accounts so that he get to know whether there is not any kind of embezzlement or any other. Fourth, to disallow admission. A new partner can be admitted only by the will of all partners. If a single partner is not agreed to take admission of new partner, then partnership cannot admit that partner. Next, to be consulted in partnership business. It is legal right that he should be consulted before taking any decision in partnership form. Sixth is joint owner of property. Obviously, he has the right to share profit and loss, so he is definitely a joint owner of property. Second last is right to take interest on loan at the rate of 6%. If any partner has given loan to partnership firm, then he has the right to take interest on loan at the rate of 6% per annum. And the last one is he can be retired from the business after giving proper notice. He can retire. So these are the rights of the business. The basic concept should be clear. Only after then you are able to know the further concepts. Thank you.